Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's outlook, firstly we're going to start briefly with the Asian markets. We've seen them closing higher on Wednesday after a rise in oil prices that were powered by gains in the US equities overnight, and of course Chinese trade data that showed exports climbed in March. Also, we've been tracking the mainland markets in China also advanced, with the Shanghai Composite Index up about 1.86%, and also the Hang Seng Index, which advanced over 2%, about 2.5%. Also in Japan, the index 225 finished higher by 452.43 points, or about 2.84% at 16,381.22, which was buoyed by relative weakness in the yen against the dollar. We've been tracking the currency. The currency pair was traded at 108.93 in late Asian trade, advancing from 108.53 in the previous session, as of course a weaker yen is a positive for exporters, as it increases their overseas profits when of course converted into local currency. That was, of course, in doubts by many traders over whether the rally in Japanese stocks and, of course, the yen's retreat would be sustained for the time being. European stocks have been trading sharply higher on Wednesday, tracking gains in the US and Asian sessions, buoyed by higher oil prices and better than expected Chinese export data. The most important European stock 600 index was 1.3% higher. And of course, given that the market is quite short on the USD against the euro and the Japanese yen, and of course, with the US inflationary data also likely to be on the firm side on Thursday, we are expecting that the US dollar's corrective recovery against core majors to extend a little further this week. Of course, against the dollar, the shared currency eased about 1% to 1.1384 after the closing, and that was a turnaround from a 6-month peak of 1.1465. Gold in the commodity sector eased below 3-week high on Wednesday, as of course the dollar regained some of its lost ground from the yen and the equities, which climbed higher. But of course the metal remained a favorite on uncertainties in the global economy, and of course the most important, the timing of US interest rate hike. Gold eased 0.1% to 1254.10 an ounce in late Asian session, following an 1.4% over the night raise. The metal jumped to a 3-week high of 1262.60 an ounce on Tuesday, but of course paired those gains after the dollar strengthened. And of course, the most important for the day, futures in the oil market fell around 2% on Wednesday on concerns that a producer meeting planned for Sunday could fail to rein in ballooning oversupply, while of course a stronger dollar also weighed on fuel markets. As of course we've been tracking the oil market, and those were the oil crude futures, which declined 83 cents, or about 1.97% to 41.34 a barrel, after gaining $1.81, or about 4% the day before. And the most important in the calendar today, this is the US retail sales data at 12:30, and of course later in the day at 14, Bank of Canada will release the interest rate decision. That's all of the important for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.